Have you ever wondered why we age? Not just why our hair turns grey or our skin wrinkles, but why our bodies truly weaken over time. Scientists have just uncovered a hidden story inside our blood, a silent transformation of stem cells that could explain why diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer strike as we get older. This discovery doesn't just reveal the mystery of aging, it could unlock the secret to slowing it down. And what they found might completely change how long and how well we live. We all know the visible signs of aging: wrinkles, grey hair, slower movements. But beneath the surface, something far more mysterious is happening. Deep in the marrow of our bones, our blood stem cells, the very cells that keep us alive, are quietly changing. And these changes may explain why we grow older, why our bodies weaken, and why diseases like Alzheimer's or cancer become more likely with time. Recent research from Barcelona and other leading centers has uncovered a fascinating truth. Aging is not just about looking older, it's about the hidden transformation of our blood. Understanding this shift may give us the power to slow down aging itself. Blood stem cells are like master factories inside our bone marrow. Every day, they produce billions of new blood cells. Red blood cells to carry oxygen, white blood cells to fight infections, and platelets to stop bleeding. Without them, we wouldn't survive a single day. When we're young, these factories run smoothly. They are diverse, flexible, and balanced. Many different stem cell families contribute, ensuring that our immune system is sharp and adaptable. But as time passes, something changes. With age, the balance between these families begins to break down. Instead of many different clones working together, a few dominant clones rise to power. This process, called clonal hematopoiesis, transforms our blood into a less diverse, less adaptable system. Think of it like an orchestra. In youth, every instrument plays its part: violins, flutes, trumpets, drums, creating a beautiful symphony. But in old age, only the trumpets remain. The music is loud but flat, missing the harmony that once existed. Our immune system loses its flexibility. Suddenly it struggles to adapt to new viruses, bacteria, or even cancerous cells. In simple terms, aging means not only grey hair and wrinkles, but also the silent collapse of blood cell diversity. At first, clonal hematopoiesis may sound harmless, just a shift in which cells are more active, but the consequences are profound. This imbalance has been linked to Alzheimer's disease, chronic inflammation, heart disease, and even cancer. It's as if your body is caught in a never-ending low-level war. Tiny fires of inflammation burn day and night, slowly damaging tissues, making aging not just a process of time, but of constant cellular conflict. Scientists now suspect that this hidden battle inside the blood is one of the central reasons why the risk of disease rises so sharply after midlife. For decades, researchers have searched for the root causes of aging. Some pointed to DNA damage, others to the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes. But this discovery about blood stem cells adds a new layer to the puzzle. It shows us that aging is not just written in our genes, it is also shaped by how those genes are expressed and how our stem cells compete with one another. This means there may be ways to intervene, to slow the process, or even to reset it. Imagine a future where doctors could take a simple blood test, analyze the diversity of your stem cells, and tell you exactly how your biological age compares to your calendar age. They could predict your risk of Alzheimer's, cancer, or heart disease long before any symptoms appear. Medicine could shift from treating illnesses after they strike to preventing them decades in advance. This is the promise hidden in the study of clonal hematopoiesis. Here's where things get truly exciting. Scientists are already experimenting with ways to fight back against the loss of diversity. Epigenetic reprogramming is one approach, By altering the way DNA instructions are read, researchers hope to reset aging stem cells so they behave like younger ones. Another experimental idea involves young blood plasma. Some studies suggest that molecules circulating in young blood may help rejuvenate older tissues. Though controversial and far from proven, these experiments remind us that aging may not be as irreversible as once thought. Even before futuristic therapies arrive, our lifestyle choices have enormous power. Exercise stimulates the production of healthy blood cells. A balanced diet rich in antioxidants protects stem cells from damage. Sleep allows the body to repair itself, while chronic stress accelerates the aging process. In other words, the fountain of youth is not only in the lab, it is also in the choices we make every day. If science succeeds, the future could look radically different. Imagine being 70 years old but having the immune system of someone who's 40. Imagine diseases of aging, Alzheimer's, heart disease, cancer, being delayed by decades or prevented altogether. Life expectancy could climb far beyond today's limits, and quality of life could remain high even in advanced age. But with this gift comes responsibility. A longer life raises new questions. How will society adapt if people live to 120 in good health? Will careers last longer? Will families span 5 generations? Will the planet handle billions of people living longer lives? And beyond these practical issues lies a more personal one. What will we do with the extra time? More years do not automatically mean more meaning. If science gives us 20 or 30 extra years of life, how will we fill them? With work, with love, with exploration, with creation? Perhaps the true challenge is not whether we can slow aging, but how we will use the time we gain. Aging may feel inevitable, but science is showing us that it is also a process we can influence. The hidden story of blood stem cells reveals that our bodies are engaged in a silent battle, a battle that shapes how long and how well we live. By unlocking these mysteries, we may soon enter an age where growing old does not mean growing weak, where time's grip on our bodies loosens, and where longevity is paired with vitality. The door to this future is opening right now. The question is, are we ready to walk through it? So the next time you think about aging, remember this. It's not just about grey hair and wrinkles. It's about the secret transformations happening inside your blood, the quiet shift in your stem cells that determines your resilience, your health, and your future. Science is uncovering the code of aging. The real question is, how will we use it to simply extend time or to redefine what it means to truly live?